Hi, I'm Ginny. I wanted to give you a little heads up because something rather magical maybe happens in this video. We didn't notice it when I was doing the filming. It was only when I reviewed the footage that I thought. So, it's when I set my spell. Have a look and let me know what you think in the comments down below. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy my new video. Hello people! I'm Ginny Metheral and I am an earth magic witch, which means that I use the earth's magic, its energy, and the energy of the natural world to grow and heal and become better magically, physically, spiritually, just generally brilliant all round. I'm pretty brilliant anyway, but you know, there's always room for improvement. So, today I wanted to show you how to cast a circle, because this is one of the basics of a natural witchcraft, and in order to create and grow your spells, this is something that you need to know. So let's begin. So what does a circle actually do? Well, it intensifies your spells, increases their energy and effectiveness, and most importantly, it provides a protected and safe area in which you can work. So in the olden days, magicians would summon demons and devils and terrible spirits, and they would cast a circle around them, which was their circle of protection. And no demon or devil or bad spirit can get into that circle. And if they stepped out of it, ka-ching, then they were liable to be, I don't know, eaten or something. I'm not quite sure what devils did in those days. Today, the theory is very much the same, because if you're working with earth energy, you're working with high and attractive powers and forces, and these will attract others, which some of them not so desirable. So it's a good idea to have a circle around you, because it protects you from anything that might, you know, want to get with you that you really don't need in your life. Demons and devils and imps and bad jujus, ooh, ignore those. So circles need a bit of equipment. You need some markers to mark out the circle, you need a wand, and you need to have written a circle casting spell. So let's deal first of all with the wand. So my wand that I chose and I use for all circle castings is this piece of blue goldstone. I don't know if you can see it, it's not very exciting. It's just a piece of blue goldstone, sparkles a bit, polished up, bit of man-made glass, love it. Honestly, it's nothing special, but I like it because it's got a nice strong energy which aligns itself well with my energy, so casts a good circle, I find. You might want to use something different. You don't have to use a piece of goldstone. You could use, say, a flower, the cat, twig, candle. It just depends what you need to use as a wand. So choose. If you remember my pendulum video, if you are stuck what to choose, you can always ask your pendulum to see whether it's yes, use X, Y, Z, or no, I want you to go and use something different. That's why I like having a pendulum around, so it gives you confirmation of your choices. So the next thing that we need to discuss is the markers for the circle. When you are drawing a circle, the first 4 things that you must address are the points of the compass. To the north, which is over here and here, to the south, to the east, and to the west. And you need to put a marker at each of those points. Now, some people like to put the same type of marker for all points. Some people like to put, say, a different one to represent the different north, south, east, west. I tend to use stones myself to mark out my circle, and I have a bunch of carnelian stones, which I like very much. They've got a lovely energy. They align well with my circles, but you know, so these are the carnelians I'm going to be using. I'm using quite a few, as you can see. So I've got my 4 corners, and then I'm putting a few others around just to mark out where I want to be in the circle. You can use whatever you like, however you feel. You might use like candles around the place, you might like to put salt in a circle, you might like to make a circle with oil. It's probably better to do that outside, and don't do it if you don't own the house yourself, because that's really rubbish. You know, oil ever is so grim. So lastly, before you cast your circle, you need to write your circle spell, which it's really important to Write down your lovely book of shadows, which I hope you've got. You know, mine's very beautiful, leather, lovely, pentacle, love it. So it depends on your mission in the circle as to what you say when you cast a circle. So are you casting the circle to make an environment for healing? Are you casting the circle to make an environment to give greater efficacy to your spells? Are you casting a circle for protection and solace? You know, it depends. A general circle, which is what we're going to cast today, is going to say something like, I cast this circle and let all that may happen in it be for the greatest and the highest good of everyone concerned. Something like that. So, if you're doing a healing spell, a healing circle, you might do this saying, I cast a circle to help with the healing of all those who I wish to help. That's a bit of a rubbish circle, isn't it? Wouldn't do that one. So I always start with placing my markers down. So we've got one for the north here, one for the south over here, one for the east, which is this one there, and one for the west, which is this one. Oh, hold on, that's my south one. I'm getting all confused. It's because I'm getting very old. And then I like to put in the other markers just to make it look pretty, really. No, not to make it look pretty, just that's how I like it. So, here is my circle. I don't know if you can see it all. Down on the floor here. Then, next thing to do is we get our wand. Here's my wand. I like to start at the north. And we say our spell whilst taking the wand and pointing it. So, I'm going to say, I cast this circle. Let all that happens within it be for the greater good of one and all concerned. I cast the circle. Let all that happens within it be for the greater good of all concerned. I cast this circle. Let all that happens within it be for the greatest and highest good of all concerned. Voila! That is my circle cast. Notice that I said my spell 3 times. You don't have to say it 3 times. You can say it once. So I really like 3. It really appeals to my sort of OCD-ness in my life. You can do it as many times or as little as you want. However feels right for you, because it's your choice. So that is my circle. Great, isn't it? Now, I'm starting to spells. So the first time you ever cast a circle, it's really important to put it down in your book of shadows. Here it is. What you used as a marker, what spell you said, and what wand you used. It's great to keep a record because you can then refer back to it. And, oh, if you hear that meow, that's my cat. The black one's come to say hello again. I'll bring her in a moment. Come on then, Ivy. This is Ivy. The cat, Ivy's come to say hello, and it's looking very intently at my circle. It's a very fine circle. She can't work out what's going on, really. I always like to have a cat whilst you're casting a circle. Makes me feel a bit more like a witch. Go on then, Ivy. Bye. So now I've cast my circle, I'm going to use its magic to ask you to subscribe, like the video. If you do, it means that I can make more videos that show you exactly how to become a witch and improve your magical ability. In the meantime, carry on casting circles and writing it down in your book. Carry on subscribing and liking my videos. I'll see you in the next one.